Greetings, heroes. I'm Zach Tyler Eisen, and I played Aang in Avatar: The Last Airbender. But today, I get to take you on a whole new kind of adventure. In the beginning, water. Then, we rise. Earth. A spark, born of necessity. Fire. Finally, our first breath. Air. Welcome to the next chapter in Lost Odyssey Sagas.
Are you guys ready for some Avatar legends?
Yes.
I'm so ready.
Absolutely.
Right?
Then
Finally.
let's finally do this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, I see you.
Daoyang. Bustling trade city of the Earth Kingdom. A busy, sprawling city that sits nestled in the shadow of great Mount Kasong and the serene face that is carved into that mountain. The face of Oma, the legendary earthbender, carved by earthbending artisans in the Mount Rushmore-esque high-relief sculpting style. The city of Daoyang grew past its protective walls centuries ago. Yet those mighty earthen walls can be accessed only by concerted earthbending. They offer the promise of security and prosperity to the citizens of Daoyang. Well, at least the rich ones. Within the inner wall, security and prosperity come at a cost. For apparently no reason, the Earth King's Grand Secretariat has implemented an Earth Kingdom First tax to ensure the continued prosperity and freedom of the Earth Nation. Or so they say. These heavy taxes are levied on the hard-working people of Daoyang to pay for this powerful defense, adding to an already heavy work burden to those common folk. There is a tension among the people as they feel their government has become untrustworthy and asking too much. The Dai Li, the Cultural Heritage Foundation, recently installed a sunset curfew that pushes the citizens even further past their limits, and with a corrupt city watch enforcing the curfew while quashing rumors of a war to the south. But where there is conflict, there is hope. Zaya Chime, known to the citizens of Daoyang as the Iron Nun. A name respected by most and feared by some. This is for you.
Thank you.
Iron Nun. Iron Nun, please tell us what you look like.
I am of slender build, relatively light on my feet, quite active, usually dressed in darker color with my hair tucked away in a, less distracting manner. And I'm in my mid-30s. Not quite yet a mother, but mothered many.
Do you have any special accoutrement?
I do. I have an iron corset that I wear on a daily basis, and I'm not ever seen without.
Very well. By starting an orphanage over 15 years ago, you have given hope to many children. And those children have become successful adults that now help support your efforts. What was once an orphanage has grown into the Truan Refugee Sanctuary, giving hope to those seeking refuge and a new life here in Daoyang. But in recent weeks, there are more refugees than normal pouring into the city. Even now, new people huddle on the steps outside the sanctuary, seeking a safe passage. New people means more food, more blankets. All of these things are needed to accommodate them. Who will you send to the cabbage merchant to purchase more cabbage for the sanctuary and all of these new people? Will you send Faijun?
No.
Oh. Why?
For whatever reason.
Why?
Why?
I trust you in some areas, but this would not be your strong suit, my dear.
Okay, fair.
Very good. Then you'll send Boba?
Not quite. Also love you, my dear, but no.
I didn't want to go anyway.
My boy.
Very well. Mei Mei?
Yes.
Why Mei?
She is my go-to for when things need to be done correctly, and perhaps with a bit more care.
Yes.
In the day-to-day. With no offense. You both have your strong suits
Offense,
too.
all right?
That's all right. I can control that, but Mei, please.
Very
and
well.
Thank you.
Very well. Mei, you received the money to go to the cabbage merchant and deal with things. Is everybody else good? Does anybody want to do anything?
Don't spend all of it, you know? Like, I'm sure you can give you like a little deal
No,
like, you know, on the
the
side.
Iron Nun
you know?
gave me this responsibility. I'm going to do it.
And don't let him upcharge you.
Yes.
Negotiate
Yes,
down.
Iron Nun.
Negotiate down.
I'll be careful.
Yeah, no, it's a little dicey out there. So just
I'll
keep
be
your head,
okay.
keep your head on a swivel.
Okay. Yes.
Roll some dice for me and add +1 to it.
All right. 7.
There's an opportunity there. She does have the money, and the Iron Nun has gone back inside.
Mei. Look, come here for a sec. Okay,
Imagine
okay.
what
Look, no,
now?
all right. Look, she just wants you to get some cabbages, right?
Yes.
What if I told you that I could not only get those cabbages, right? Every cabbage, all right? We're not skimping on cabbages, right? But also bring a little something extra back. Just a little something extra.
See, Faijin, that's why the Iron Nun gave me the money.
Mei, come on. How long we know each other? Long time. Who's your buddy? Who can you always count on?
Not you.
Okay, look. I promise. Nothing
You
shady. Nothing shady. I
But
promise.
you always get into trouble.
No, okay. This is troubleless. This is
What
everything but trouble. Okay.
What are you going to do to earn extra money?
I'm gonna take that money, and then we are gonna go to a legitimate business place and double our returns. It's so easy. I've been doing this for weeks. Okay. I promise. Boba, tell her. How easy.
He's got a
it is.
point.
How easy it is, right?
We'll handle the cabbages. Look,
You were always such a pushover when it comes to Faijin, Boba.
Such a Boba.
You trust him to go by himself. If he's gonna go, I'm gonna go too.
Right. I could get into trouble.
He will get into trouble.
Boba keeps me out
You
of trouble.
always get into trouble, and he always takes you down with him.
Yeah, but I am who I am. I think I can handle anything. Right? Come on, we gotta go.
All the cabbages.
All the cabbages. I promise. All the cabbages.
You better be lucky. I know that there's some owl cats that need to be looked after. Okay?
Well, look. You're really good at looking after
You
owl cats.
own
Okay.
the cabbages, and the Iron Nun hears nothing of this. Do you understand? And Boba, you keep him in line.
Okay.
I've thrown the key away.
Can do.
I've zipped it up. It's gone.
I can handle it. You know that.
It's in
All
and
the
out.
cabbages, and then right back
Every
here.
cabbage.
You can't go alone either. We're there for you.
Look at the size of his arms. Look
I'm
at how many
going to-
cabbages he's going to be able to bring back. Enormous amounts of
Like
cabbages.
4.
They're big cabbages.
large
They're-
cabbages.
Yeah, 4
Look,
large.
just take the money, get the cabbages. All right?
It's like already in
Bring
my
them
hand. I'm
back.
like,
Okay, that's all you have to do. I'll be looking after the owl cats. Do not get into trouble.
And there it is. Do you head to take care of your owl cats?
Yes.
That is brilliant. I love it. That's very kind of you. And you're going to a legitimate business. What is
I
it?
love the
legitimate
cats.
business. Right.
All right, so you guys are off.
So, as we head off, I'm like, all right, Boba, same plan as always, right? We're gonna take
I know.
this. Yeah. You know, we're gonna double the money like every time, bro. All right, so yeah, you take this and you put all of it on your, on your loafers on the plum fist fighter. All right? We got this.
I got it. I can.
Where are you going, Boba?
The fighting pits.
The fighting pits it is.
It's legitimate.
Yeah.
It's completely legitimate.
Yeah.
All right. Hidden within the depths of the Carving District is a warehouse known to those who gamble as the Fighting Pits. There are those who have come for the hidden alleys of Baccarat and Mahjong, but the real excitement is at the Fighting Pits themselves, where some of the city's most infamous combatants don garish costumes and fight luchador style. In this place, the name Plum Flower Fist is a new and exciting hope for big money.
That's right.
And that is, I believe, Boba's alter ego.
Yes,
The plum flower fist.
Yes. As I'm marching him towards there, I just want to know I'm dressed in like a very loud, but probably cheap outfit, right? Like fake fur, right? Probably shorts with like socks with sandals. It's really
Chain
bad.
on or two.
Oh my God, yeah. A little itchy, looking for a come up. Anyway, like I'm promoting boba, like, make way, it's the plum, sorry.
Mighty
plum fist.
flower plum.
Mighty plow. You went with
Flower.
mighty? Flower?
It's gotta be mighty.
Okay, mighty flower plum fist.
Mighty flower plum fist.
That's right. Rolls off the tongue. I like it, Boba. I like where your head's at.
You have a real live hype man. He is off the chain. He's your manager. He's got you. And everybody goes nuts for the mighty flower plum fist.
We're still workshopping.
We're workshopping.
It's
Very good. A guy named Flatnose snaps his head upon hearing the name the mighty flower plum fist.
Flower plum.
Flatnose is like, he's back. You're back.
Yeah.
You're fighting, boy.
Boba, I want you to guess what his name is.
You
Just
fighting.
looking at him like he's got a flat nose.
It's Yeah.
It's great.
That's his name.
Gaijin.
It's his name.
It's your boy, right?
That's my boy.
You came back. You're back.
I'm here.
Listen, you fighting today.
I'm gonna do what I do.
How much money we putting down, boys?
All right.
How much money we putting down?
How much did they give us how much do we have?
Let's say 30 silver.
37, sorry. We slam it down. I dramatically like, and lets it, flows out on the table.
He looks at it. This is a lot of cabbage.
That's all we got? That we only have 30?
What do you mean only? Yeah,
No,
30 whole silver. That's right. This is just a taste. Just a taste
Okay.
of what could come.
You putting it all on your boy here?
Put it all on the mighty plum flower fist.
That's a mighty plum flower fist. All right.
Mighty
I like it. I like the mask.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did
I
you
made
did
it
that
myself.
yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see.
You
I see
really
it.
hard.
It's
I
nice.
Tell the design.
All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new fighter in the ring. He's one of the new guys. It is the mighty plum flower fist.
I stand up, I'm like,
And the people, they cheer. Versus the poet. He struts. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'ma knock you out. Woo.
This guy's a poet? Where'd you go to school? You go to Boston SAU?
That's right.
No way.
That's right.
You sound like it. This scrawny guy. Do you have any more cash? 30? I can handle this guy. Come on.
Give me an assess the situation.
All right, let's do it. 5.
I believe that's creativity. Do you have anything to add to that?
That would be 6. Creativity.
6.
Yeah.
You do not see the sucker punch coming at your head. Oh. Bing! It clocks you in the side of the ear. It has begun and the crowd goes bananas. You take a single fatigue because he, poet, cold cocked you in the side of the head.
Okay, poet.
is there a ref I can complain to?
Flatnose was putting the money away.
Right.
He turns around. Oh, it started.
Come on.
I didn't see
That's
it.
gotta be a violation. Okay.
This guy. Come on.
All right. Here we
Poet
are.
fist.
Come on, poet.
Oh, it starts.
Attack. I'm attacking here.
Oh, it's an attack.
Come on.
Very good. You and he go at the same time. Poet fist versus the plum flower fist. What do you want to do with your attack? You know what? Give me a stance roll. Roll both of those dice and add, I believe it is passion.
Okay. Passion is a +2 for me. I rolled 5, so there it is 7.
5. Ooh, very well. You can do one super basic move. You can't do any of your fancy stuff.
I'm angry after that hit. That was a sucker punch. That was not cool.
Walk it up, Bubba, walk it up.
I'm gonna use all my strength, and I'm gonna grab him, and I'm gonna put him in headlock.
Oh yeah, it's a headlock. So you throw him into a headlock and you go after him suddenly. At the same time, he is thinking that he's going to punch you. So he lashes out with a punch, a strike. But at the same time, you wrap your arm around him and you bear down on him just a little bit.
Squeezing him.
It's nice. It's nice. Now, in this moment, this is when the crowd goes nuts. This is when you can drive your price up.
Okay.
While you have him in the headlock, what do you want to do? What do you want to say to drive the crowd nuts?
I'm there in the corner whispering.
Yeah.
The green rises to the top. The boba rises to the. One of them, big one.
The cream rises to the top.
Yeah! Okay. The crowd doesn't know what that means. Very good. Okay.
The cream rises to the top.
Oh, all right. Give me a passion roll. Please the crowd.
Passion. That is. This is a 6, right?
It is?
All right, so we got 8 plus 2 of passion.
Oh, he has a strong hit. He uses his plum flower fist voice. The cream rises to the top. And people, now it is a catchphrase.
Hey, we're in.
People are like, oh yeah. And everybody loses their mind. Round 2. What do you want to do while you have him in a headlock? You feel him doing something down there. He might be trying to get his arm under your leg to get this pressure off of his head. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna throw him up in the air and kind of just smash him onto the ground and pin him. This guy, he's tiny. He's tiny. How did he even get it? He's a poet.
Very good.
Get out of here.
Very good. He is trying to evade. He's trying to get free of this.
Yeah.
So you go before he does.
Okay.
To make it, you are successful if you want to be.
Yeah.
Or
Or.
you can roll those dice. You can give me a passion roll.
And just end the thing right now, or
mess it up.
mess it up. I got this.
I have full belief in you, Boba. Let's
And
go.
nobody knows. Yeah. What do we got? Oh man, that's a 6. Plus 2, passion, 7.
All right. How do you make cream? What is it? Is this called the churn?
Yeah, you churn.
we're
the butter.
churn.
You churn the butter.
Yeah.
This is the poet churner.
This is
That
the
is
payoff.
poet
This
churner.
is the payoff,
This is
yeah.
now what this move is called because you lift him up, but he is still trying to hold on to your leg. This is where it gets weird. You lift him up and you throw him, and because he's holding onto your leg, you go up with him. Whoop! You lifted yourself off the ground,
Okay.
and now you kind of DDT him onto the ground. It hurts your butt. You land on your butt, but he lands on his neck. Bong! And he's like, oh! And you just hear this gasping sound, and he's like, to be. And that's the end of it.
We may never know how.
And everybody's watching to see who gets up.
Remember that whole thing about the cream rising?
Oh! There it is!
I pop off so hard.
Everybody cheers. They lose their mind. You have just doubled your money, sirs. Excellent.
So many cabbages.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, I hop in the ring. I like throw water on him. You know, like
Everybody loses their mind.
You're somehow more tired than me.
I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm like, yeah.
The name, the Plum Flower Fist, is now a thing, and the Poet Churner is one of his great moves. It is awesome. Boba, tell us what you look like when the luchador mask is not on.
All right, so I pull off my mask. Hair kind of flows out. Now I'm not. I'm a big guy. I had a lot of size on this guy. There's no weight classes in this underground gambling ring here, and I was the full beneficiary of that. Big guy, kind of tattered clothes. He's not stylish. He's a little dirty. He's a little bruised. He clearly he's getting into things all the time. He's good looking, but isn't trying to be. I'm a kid, you know. I'm a late teenager. I've got some acne on my face, and it's because I eat so much. My skin's terrible. I'm pimply faced, yet somehow chiseled jaw, big muscles.
But who's gonna say it?
Intimidating presence. Exactly. Trying to be.
That is awesome. Here you are, sir.
Yes.
Boba. The Plum Flower.
Mighty.
The mighty Plum Flower Fist.
Don't you forget it.
MPFF.
You know, we're
PFF. Workshop.
That works okay.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
May.
Yes.
Please tell us what you look like.
I am very early 20, 20s, 21-ish. Just very kind of the girl next door, I do what's told. I don't stray away from like my discipline unless these two are involved. But I'm just, just trying to get through life so we can get a good living, get a good job, so we can all make it to Ba Sing Se.
That is awesome. I present you with Mei Mei's figure.
So wholesome.
You're cute too, by the way.
Oh.
Thanks.
Boba has a crush, perhaps a secret crush, perhaps not so secret, but he has a crush. You, I believe, are off to the Owl Cats.
Yes.
Very good. You are on your way through the city. As you make your way to the Owl Cat Sanctuary, you hear some 3, 2, come on! And you hear a whole lot of that just up ahead.
Can I go investigate?
Absolutely. You walk around the corner and you see 2 guys you don't know and 1 guy you do, trying to put back a wagon wheel onto a wagon that has popped off, and they are trying very desperately to lift the side of this wagon up off the ground and put this wheel back on. They are not currently successful.
Oh, could I just, maybe just, stomp my foot a little bit and, raise the wagon off the ground to where they can put the wheel on?
Yes, absolutely. Now, normally, that is relatively easy, but to get a whole wagon wheel up, that's a good amount of earth. So, give me a focus roll.
Okay. Ooh, that's 9 plus 3. Math. 12.
You go above and beyond. You simply stomp the ground, and the entire wagon goes with a good chunk of earth underneath it. They all scream because they were not expecting it, and they go flying backwards.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I'm sorry. You can just put the wheel on.
The one guy that you do know turns around. Oh, Mei. It's good to see you. That was awesome. That was so cool.
Just
Sang.
Nice.
It's so good to see you.
Nice to see you again, Sang.
Give me some of those oranges. These are for you.
Oh.
You didn't have to help us, but you did. They give you a large bag of oranges.
Thank you.
And he holds on to it. He doesn't transfer ownership yet. So, what are you up to?
I'm just going to take care of those owl cats.
Owl cats are my favorite. Oh my gosh. The owl cats. Which ones, at the sanctuary or at the zoo?
The ones that were orphaned.
Oh my God, orphans are my favorite. Oh. Do they need extra help?
I think I got it.
Oh.
It looks like you're busy with the wagon wheel.
He looks over at the wagon wheel because you're pointing at it. Do you want to?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll see you next week.
You continue on?
Yes.
Very good. You hear a large group of people talking to each other very, very quickly, and as you get closer, you see an entire family. They are trying to pull on these ropes to lift a roof and settle it on its foundation, but they're not quite getting enough height. There's not enough strength there to lift it high enough to set it up on top of its foundation. It's kind of going here.
Okay. I kind of set the oranges down for a second. Just okay. I'll hold it. You're so good. I put the oranges down, and then I'd be like, "Oh, I can help if you don't mind." Learning from my previous.
Oh. They look at you. Yes, please. They see your Earth Kingdom tones, and they're all Earth Kingdoms. So they're like, yes, please.
Oh, you guys hold on, and then just a little bit of room in the front, please. And then, so I want to just raise my hands out of the ground and make 2 fists to help pull.
Oh, that is awesome.
So
now, this is effortless usually, but you're doing it in conjunction with people. Give me a harmony roll.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't work well with others, apparently. Oh, that's, 3.
Very good. Very good.
Is it? Just a little bit more space, please. I think you might be too close to...
The fists come up, and the shed that holds the materials goes...
Oh, I'm sorry.
And they all look over like, the hell was that?
Well, we can get the roof on, at least this way now.
You go, no, over here. Over here,
okay.
please.
Maybe just everyone. I got this.
Oh, you want them to all back away?
Well, like hold
You
it.
want to do this by yourself?
Yeah, because I'm just worried
Okay.
someone's gonna get hurt.
Now it's
and
not harmony, now it's focus.
Okay. Just all right. I got it. Okay, thank goodness. 11.
It goes up, and it starts to swing over. It's here, and it goes,
Okay, right there. Okay.
that's great. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. They all cheer. The entire small community and the family whose house this is all cheer, and they come over and they're like, Bender, thank you so much.
Oh, no.
Please.
worries.
Here, take some of these. And they give you a whole bunch of breads that they baked, and they add it to your orange storage.
Thank you.
Please. And you make your way to the Owlcat Sanctuary, and that is where you spend a good portion of the rest of your day. Faijin,
Yes.
please tell us what you look like.
All right. So I have, like I mentioned his fashion earlier. He tends to go shopping on a bargain, but as outlandish and loud of an outfit as possible. He has a rounder face. He likes to wear sunglasses that don't work. It's like they're fake sunglasses, but he tries to sell it as much as he can, right? He walks in a very kind of like, I hesitate to use the term criminal. Like that very like
Rakish.
Yeah, rakish walk.
sketchy.
Yeah, sketchy.
Sketchy.
Full of confidence he doesn't deserve. He's very loud and pompous.
I love it. I present you with Faijin.
Thank you so much.
Just
look at him.
Are we allowed to put things on?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I was like, I don't know.
You can put them up there. Open up. Yeah.
They deserve the time.
Faijin, today is your big day. You are being considered for full induction into the Red Hand Gang.
That's right.
You make your way to an area not far from the fighting pits. You get to the meeting place where 2 enforcers are waiting for you. No sooner do you greet them than they offer you a bag to put on over your head. Do you slip it on?
I look at the bag. It's just like a normal paper
Just
bag?
no, it's like burlap.
Oh, burlap?
Yeah.
I have to mention, look, this is really nice, but this is gonna make my face itchy. Is this like completely necessary?
They look at
Like-
each other.
I've
They
got, like, a
trade a
skin
little
thing.
bit of money, because I told you he was going to say that. They
What do
pull
you
out a
mean?
silk one.
What? Oh, look at that! Oh boy, we're gonna get along. You mean? I see you.
Toss it very well. You hear a rusty door creak open, and the world descends into shadows.
Oh.
They lead you into the deeper catacombs.
I'm just like,
They are leading you. You're totally safe as
All right.
far as you can tell. As nerve-wracking.
I still slightly thrash about because I'm not used to being in complete darkness. It's like, you sure you know where we're going?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
We got you.
All right.
As nerve-wracking as this is, you paid your dues, and now you have the chance to get paid.
Nice.
Really get paid.
Nice.
Better clothes, less worries. And you can really help out the Iron Nun, Mei Mei, and Boba back at the Refugee Sanctuary. You'll be able to help them and everyone they take care of once you start making that real cash. After seemingly walking miles and then standing in the darkness of the hood for longer than you'd like, something moves. A voice reaches out to you like rusty nails on broken stone. Remove your hood, that we may speak face to face.
I've got lozenges on me if you need it. Yeah, it really sounds like you do.
What stands before you, even though steeped in shadow, defies even the hushed stories you've heard. This man barely stands as tall as your chest, yet his large, misshapen head with a large underbite tops a body that seems wider than should be possible for someone of this height. He peers up at you, his eyes burning from beneath a hood. I am Manny Oni, red-handed Oni of Huizhang. You've heard of Huizhang?
Who is talking? Oh, wow. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your redness?
Oh, does he redness? They say you are full of jokes.
That wasn't a joke. I was really wondering what you prefer to be called by. But yes, yes. It's such an honor, such a privilege to meet your redness.
It is redness.
Yes.
No. It is Manny Hoon, the red-handed Oni of Huizhang. Say it.
The red-handed of Huizan. Yes.
No.
No. Okay. No.
It is Manny Hoon.
The many whom. I get in really close. I'm just like,
Manny.
I want to get this right. Many whom.
The red-handed.
The red-handed.
Oni
Oni
of Huizhang.
of Huizhang. Why did you say it the first time? Huh? I love that. That's that right off the tongue. Oh, it's just so smooth, so slick.
You name yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I practice this. Hold on. So I stand back, right, and I just like fix my very dapper modeled clothing, and I said, "Sir, it's your lucky day, for you have just met the powerful, the pleasurable, the indestructible Faijin. And I can't wait to start this working relationship with you, sir. It's gonna be awesome. I have so many plans for the Red Hand.
They say you talk so much. They say so much hot
Who is
air.
they? They said that there's a lot of theys happening right now.
He pokes at you while you're talking.
That's
Too scrawny
real fur, I
to
think.
be an enforcer.
Oh,
You carry no weapon.
no. I disagree. I got some weapons. I don't know if you know, sir. It's a widely known fact that I come from a very, very famous firebending lineage. You know, I've got the stuff. You know, I've got some of the
The stuff.
Let me show you, sir. I do what I believe to be a firebending kata, right? And as my hands pass over each other, I spark the little things on my wrist.
You have hand sparkers in your wrist.
I have hand sparkers on my wrist, right? So I go,
Behold. He blinks.
raw, undiluted firebending. Straight from the source.
The source.
The source.
What do you bring to the Red Hand?
Well, a lot of things. Aside from the awesome firebending that I can totally do,
You know, in this moment, whatever comes out of your mouth, he is recording for posterity. So this had better be good, because this is probably the interview.
Okay.
What do you bring to the Red Hand?
All right. Well, aside from the awesome technique and skill I just showed you, right? I have a way of acquiring whatever you want. I'm a people person. I acquire things and I give them to people. Sir, I would love to acquire something for you, just to prove to you how good I am. Anything you want, name it. I can get whatever in this town. Is it a joke?
This is a good thing.
Okay, good.
Acquire. I will remember this.
I'm like giving thumbs up to everyone. I'm like, I'm doing great, guys.
There is no one else here.
I thought, it's so mysterious. I thought maybe in the shadows. Okay.
Faijin, acquire.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes.
You are a great weaver of stories, I think.
I weave some things.
You weave much.
Yeah.
Yes. And clever to boot.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's no one.
I like this. He reaches behind him. You hear some rummaging. His arm is really long for such a short person. He turns back, and then he dangles a small pouch out towards you. He takes your hand.
Oh.
His hand is strong. He turns it upside down,
Yep.
and he places it, and he holds your hand.
Is it squishy?
It is.
Oh.
He presses a wet pouch into your hand.
Oh my gosh.
It's heavy with coins
Oh.
and wet for some reason.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Red Hand, Fijan. I give you your first mission. To acquire, yes.
Yeah.
Anything
you
yes.
want, boss. You just name it.
There are those searching for an old man,
Okay.
a sage
A sage.
from the Fire Nation. He knows something that perhaps he should not. Find him for us. Use that silver tongue of yours. And there will be more coins for this hand, yes?
That's such a good deal. I like where your head's at. I'm gonna do that for you, all right?
He releases your hand and he touches his head.
Find him. Acquire the old fire sage. Bring him to me.
Bring him to you. Okay. I got it. No problem. How hard can it be? Old man, right? I'll have him to you by tomorrow, even, probably. I don't know. Soon.
Iron Nun. Excellent job. That was great. Iron Nun, Zayachime, you have worked tirelessly all day welcoming the tired and the scared into your home. Their home, until they can get on their feet again. As the sun sets and you see Mei and Boba carrying cabbages and food and bread and oranges and, is that an owl cat? Back in. You see Fijan not far behind washing his hands in the well. And you realize that these people are indeed your family. But your stream of thought is broken. When you make eye contact with one of the new refugees, an old man in worn robes, he tries to hide his desperation and his fear. What do you do?
I pause for a moment, make sure that everyone else is doing okay, and go over and ask, "Are you okay, sir?"
Are you the one they call the Iron Nun?
Yes, that is me.
He starts to shake, almost crying. Thank the sun and stars that I have found you. His frail hand grips yours tightly, and his eyes are quite feverish. I fear my time is short, but I must tell the Earth King. The Fire Nation is coming.
I place my other hand on him. Take a deep breath with me. Take one moment, take a deep breath. Breathe in, out. One more time. Breathe in, out. Good.
He relaxes a little bit.
Can you repeat what you just said one more time? What are you worried about?
The Fire Nation is coming. You must trust no one. So many lies. So much deceit. The Fire Nation has lost its way. A wildfire. You must trust no one. So many lies. So much deceit.
I believe you.
They are bringing war and domination. And the light they were meant to bring. You must believe me. For some reason, the authorities of your kingdom do not want me to talk to the Earth King. But the knowledge I have can stop the Fire Lord and save many of the lives. If I can get to speak to your Earth King.
May I ask where you come from?
Far, far to the south. On an island that you have not heard of. Where we keep the records of such things. Forbidden to most.
Is this where you acquired your current information? How long have you been traveling?
Months.
Well, come inside. Let's have a quick meal, some water, and then let's talk about what to do from there.
You must understand. The Fire King, the last part of this rant can be clearly heard by all of you, by the way. You heard a good portion of that as you approach the Iron Nun. The old fire sage sees you and promptly clams up in fear, almost hiding behind the Iron Nun. He looks at each of you, and he looks at you twice.
Must be the fashion.
There's a bit of fear in his eyes.
Would you like an orange?
The only thing that breaks this moment, even as you hold the orange out and you notice it on the orange, is the bright light that shines down from the night sky. casting an ominous light that moves over and across the entire city, across your faces. You look up to see a shooting star. No, a comet races through the sky silently above the city of Daoyang. For one silent moment, nearly everyone in the city looks up at this burning rock with a tail of fire as it streaks through the sky over the city. Every head rotates watching it as it cuts, burning its path across the night sky. The old fire sage trembles. You can feel him, his entire body shakes. Oh, no, it's too late. We must run. The Earth King must... Boom! With a crack, the great fiery rock slams into Mount Kassan, into the stone face of Oma, the legendary Earthbender, shattering a portion of the sculpture's face and sending half of that serene face into flame and shadow. The effect is immediate and absolute. Though miles away, you can feel the impact of this attack in the ground. Tension and panic spread like wildfire. The refugees have all seen this too many times before. They leave. Better that than face the wrath of the approaching Fire Nation.
Okay, you three, we need to act quickly and we need to act efficiently. I need you to listen. I need you to listen.
Oh, sorry. Just a meteor just happened, so.
Yeah, okay, so we need to gather some food. We need to gather some water. We need to gather some clothes.
Food.
So
Food,
many oranges.
phenomenal. Clothing,
Bread.
Okay.
water. If there's anything you feel you need, bring it with you. Has to be light. We'll be moving quickly. We're gonna go through the market. We're trying to get behind the walls of the Nobles District, okay? So you three go. Come back here within 2 minutes.
Okay.
We're on it.
What do you have?
I'm totally smuggling this owl cat with me.
Really good.
Don't know how. I got the bread, oranges,
And
packing
there's a
light.
stack of cabbage right there.
I will pack some cabbage
Very good.
in the biggest backpack I can find.
It is done.
And one change of clothing, because that's all I need.
Excellent. What do you want to do?
All I really need are my fists and my tea. Let me go refill. Need to make sure we're
Boba, get
prepped and ready.
clothes.
There's no time.
Plenty of time.
There is no time.
Clothes are on the floor.
It doesn't matter.
We have boba tea and fists. What do you want to get?
Right, I grab 3 even uglier jackets than the one I'm wearing, and on my way back, is the fire sage still sort of around?
Yes.
Oh yes,
Okay.
he's with me.
So, and I sort of like, you look. I'm talking to the sage. Like, you have this sage-like countenance about you. Would it be fair to say that you're some sort of sage?
Fire Sage Kroba.
Fire sage. That's so neat. That is such neat information. I just like quietly walk off. Oh no!
Saijun, since you seem to take such a liking towards
I
our
love
new
academics
friend,
and information.
would you mind going and getting an extra shawl for our sage before we leave?
Extra. Yeah. I'm gonna get the shawl for the sage. I just wander off.
Perfect. Very well.
I watch him wander off with a bit of confusion in my eyes, but it's not particularly off-brand for his usual demeanor. But he's a little stranger than usual. But we did just witness a comet crashing into a mountain, so perhaps he's just a little shaken. I don't think much of it at the moment.
To be clear, after speaking for a couple of moments among yourselves and the refugees, that comet, that shooting star, was actually a catapult. It has been shot from somewhere, probably to the far west, and over the city. It is a warning shot. You guys all return to the Iron Nun. What would you like to do?
Thank you for the shawl. Is there anything else you feel you need for your travel? Me speaking to the sage.
We must go quickly. We must go quickly.
Okay, we must go quickly. If we have everything we need, I check to make sure we have food, we have water.
Oh, I forgot the
we have
water.
extra clothes.
Sorry.
There it is.
Sorry.
Where did you just put that in?
You don't want it.
I mentioned offhandedly, you guys, if we were in Bossing State, we would never have to worry about a war like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the walls, they're so big.
I roll my eyes because we're once again getting distracted.
Look, we really need to go.
Thank you, Mei. Okay, let's go. Keep your head down, move quickly. Then
Stay
we
behind.
proceed away from the house,
Very well.
headed towards the Nobles District.
You make the most direct path possible. You make your way through a city in panic. Earth Kingdom drums begin to pound, sounding out the warning of imminent attack from the west. People not accustomed to being threatened try to make sense of what or where to go. You make your way east, toward the great earthen walls of Daoyang and the promise of the protection they offer. You take the most direct route, which leads you through the sprawling night market. Normally a bustling collection of shops and lean-tos selling everything you can imagine is now a scene of chaos. People buying, selling, searching, running, and stockpiling what they think they'll need. Or
All
simply
the toilet paper is gone, you guys. I checked. It's crazy.
all the toilet paper. Or simply packing up their wares to run to safety.
I take a moment to pause while all of the madness is happening. Keep everything close to you, keep your head down. We don't need anything, and we're not interested in selling.
I turn my backpack around to the front.
You are wise, clever. You've traveled. Please grab your minis and put them close to you. I give you the night market.
That's cool. The trees.
Don't get distracted, Boba.
What?
You may, if you wish, put your characters in the entryway to the night market.
I'll protect you, man.
As you push deeper into the night market, you are bumped and jostled by this very swarm of people. The old fire sage clings tightly to the Iron Nun for safety.
I take his shawl and kind of wrap it around him tighter and whisper to keep his head down and try not to be noticed.
Is he noticeably slower than us?
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Can I put him like kind of on one of those like people movers?
That is brilliant.
Oh,
So smart.
That is a wonderful and caring thing. Thank you, Mei. Excellent. As a result, the old fire sage gets this much taller. And he goes, oh, but he is very appreciative of this. Give me an assess the situation, just Fijin first, please.
Okay. Ooh, that's 13.
You definitely see, in all of these people, 3 guys, they are hanging out in a group. Over here, they are definitely red-handed. On that side.
do I know members and people of the Red Hand, even though I know that he's not directly affiliated with it yet?
That is
Am
a
I
good question.
facially familiar?
With the entirety of the Red Hand, absolutely
Maybe not the entirety, no.
But
with
the
perhaps,
type.
Yeah, the demeanor,
You can give me an assess the situation if you want to see something more.
Okay, sure.
This is a creativity roll.
Okay. Great. So that would be a 10. 10 flat.
It is interesting. You have raised these 3 since they were children. Fijun has a tell that you never told him about. He squints and tilts his head forward when he sees something of particular interest to him, and he suddenly goes like this, and you follow his gaze, and you see 3 guys off on the side, kind of going. It is a group of people that he may or may not know, but he's definitely interested in them, and you don't know what his thought process is currently.
Do I notice her looking?
No, you don't
Okay.
feel that.
Yeah, I'm literally sweating. I'm like, like decisions are going off in my head. Yeah.
You're slowly making your way through this press because people are buying everything in sight. It is nuts, the buying, the selling, the grabbing, the hoarding. What do you want to do?
I feel the anxiety of the situation and decide to agree upon a meeting point just outside of the night market, somewhere where we can reconvene if we get separated.
Very good. There's a place called Seating Square. It doesn't have any selling places, but it's an empty area that everybody knows.
Okay. It's getting a little busy. Keep your heads down. If we get separated, we'll meet there. Because I feel the rising kind of bustle around. We're starting to get a little bit separated. Things are kind
That
of
is
pulling
very
us apart. So I pull us close. That's our meeting spot. And then when somebody kind of, a large group approaches of bustling people, I take a moment to take the sage, Boba and Mei, and direct us quickly through the night market, leaving a bit of space between us and Faijun.
That is brilliant. You hear her say this, by the way. You listen to her, but you take a look at him. Well, actually, you know him. You've been around him his entire life. For whatever reason, he's sweating right now. And he's kind of looking at her, looking over there in the distance. You don't know what he's looking at yet, because you're not sure what's over there. And then he glances at the old guy behind, but then he looks at her. He's breathing faster. He's got a little bit of sweat on his forehead. You don't know what's happening. Do you want to figure out what he might be looking at?
Yeah. Can I ask him?
Sure.
Go ahead. Baijun, what's up?
What? Oh, yeah, there is a fire happening.
I see. Yeah. I can see that. But are you okay?
Yeah, so good.
You're acting
so good.
I know it's crazy, but you know, we go way back. What's up, dude?
Are those thugs within eyeshot of us? Can they see us?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm fairly close with Boba, right? So I grab him like, man, I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something. It's what we can't talk here. We gotta go somewhere.
Now?
All right, okay, fine.
Where are you two going?
Go into the
safe.
bathroom. Yeah. Gotta pee. Just go around the corner.
Gotta pee!
Gotta pee. Gotta pee. Right now. You gotta go when you gotta go.
We're supposed to go before we left.
It's like, I'm like, where's your guy? Right here? Yeah. I'm like, hey, just come with me here.
To the stump.
Next to the fish buckets.
We won't notice the smell.
Where would you like to go? Do you want to float off with them, or do you want to stay closer to her? Because with this many people, you get out of eye shot really quick.
Yeah.
I'll kind of look and just kind of panic, and I'll turn to the Iron Nun. I'll guide him with you, and I'll make sure we get to the plaza. Okay? I'll make sure everyone gets there. Go. And I go with the boys.
Very good. You guide them off. Place your character where you would like to advance.
I'll probably assess the situation as I'm moving quickly, but if people are coming in this way, I'll probably try to move
I love it.
this way.
You're not quite there yet. Go to
this
the middle
direction?
point. Yes,
Okay.
that's perfect, because there's so many people.
Great.
Do give me an assess the situation.
Okay. And that's creativity?
Yes, please.
Yes. That would be a 9.
You guys roll so good. Oh. And you have no bonus to
No.
creativity? Okay. You think you see somebody on this side that looks suspect. It's kind of a taller guy. He's kind of doing this. He's not buying anything. He's just looking. But you do see that. You do not see anybody in front of you yet.
Okay. I keep moving.
Very good.
With the sage. Similar to clocking his eye movement, see where he's looking, because I know that these guys are still kind of behind me to the right.
He doesn't see them yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just generally
but,
looking.
I will come back. You 3, you 2 plus 1. What would you like to do now?
Guys, we don't have time. Just use it in your pants.
No.
Just go in your pants. We don't have time for this right
It's not pee. I'm sorry. I lied. It's not pee. Okay, it's not pee.
What did you do?
It's not. Okay.
It's okay. There's
It's
no
no bathroom.
shame.
It's no bathroom related. It's okay. Listen.
We don't have time for this right now.
Okay. You have first before I tell you, you have to promise not to get mad.
We don't have time for this.
Just
The
promise.
thing is
Just
under
promise.
attack.
Just promise me you don't get mad.
What
Fine.
is it?
Okay.
Fine, temporarily.
Okay,
maybe.
okay.
No
Okay.
promises.
I might have messed up a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? It's not a big deal. But you know that thing I was doing earlier today?
Yeah.
That
Buying
I was being-
cabbages.
Yeah. That was done, okay? But the thing,
What did he do?
I may have.
What? No. Boba, what did he do?
But I'm about to tell you.
Listen to him. Is this his thing?
I may have found an interesting, a very lucrative business opportunity with the Red Hand Gang. And
I'm sorry, what?
No, with the Red Hand Gang. And maybe today was my initiation, maybe, right? And maybe they were. No, listen. It gets.
I just know that I'm gonna have to clean this.
It gets better, okay? It's just.
No, it
listen,
doesn't seem like
you know
it's
that
going to
sage,
get better.
that old man that's walking with us. They want that guy, okay? They really want that guy.
That sweet old guy?
I'm supposed to be bringing him to him, okay? I'm supposed to be bringing that guy to his redness. Whatever his name is. But I don't.
That catches your ear. That is one of a small handbook of whistles only used by the Red Hand.
It's either a bird or something's really wrong.
I bet you it's something really wrong. The city's under attack and halfway on fire right now.
You snap your head
Oh, dear.
to where the whistle's coming from, and you see two guys. They're looking at the Iron Nun as she moves through with the old fire sage. And one of them's going,
Where are they putting? Do you know those guys?
Yeah, I don't
Really
know them
messed up this
personally,
time.
but they are after that guy, and that guy is.
Yeah, but are they gonna come after her too?
I don't know. They want the guy.
You know them, don't
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I'll fix this. No, come on.
No, you've already done enough.
No, I got this. I absolutely got this. No worries. I just passed by. It's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. I said, don't worry.
I clock new people entering the square as well as Fajuna rushes past me.
I will tell you that because you guys are aware of the situation, the people that he's pointed out, you see that group going, because they hear that weird whistle, and they all kind of zero in over there. This is about to become, in military terms, I think it's a pincher action. They're going to collapse on the Iron Nun and this old man. You have no doubt the Iron Nun could probably take care of herself, but that old man, he will not last very long. Do you want to do anything? Fajin has gone that way,
I'm going straight.
but there's guys collapsing from that side. This guy is becoming aware of the whistle too. What would you like to do? You two.
I would like to mentally search the ground and hopefully just like, oh, there they are. Okay. And then I'll lift my hands up and raise like sharp mineral crystals underneath their feet.
So you're aiming.
I'm
to hit
aiming
them.
right under these two's feet to like burst through the shoes almost. So hopefully,
You can absolutely do that, but if you miss,
which
you
hopefully,
could potentially hit innocence. Do you wish to do this?
no, that's too risky.
Guys, I got this. Don't worry. This is in the bag, all right? There is 0% chance something could go wrong.
As you think, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
I'll come back to you. You push your way through all of these people. You're slim. You don't have too much of a problem zipping through these people. You get up there. Fajin!
Ah, boys, what's up? Crazy weather.
He grabs you immediately, pulls
hey.
you in.
You know what? There's that old guy, and he's with that lady who takes care of all the refugees. I bet you that's the guy we're looking for.
Yeah. Here's the thing. That's not that guy. I know the guy, all right? I found the guy.
You found the guy?
I found the guy. He's over. Okay, you see this guy right here reaching out for help next to the stump? You know, right here?
They all crane their necks.
Yeah, that guy right there. You see how old and decrepit he is? That's him, dude. I left him right there.
Trick these guys. Give me a trick roll.
Yeah, there's that.
Trick is creativity?
It is creativity,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Oh, God. 7.
Then why is this guy wearing sage robes?
That's librarian. It's very simple.
Those are
It's-
obviously sage robes.
No.
That's librarian,
It's-
bro.
that guy works with books. I mean, it's
That's books.
That's a book robe. That's
more
a
like
book
a
robe.
scroll roll, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause what's a
100%.
book?
See, this guy knows what he's talking
I
about.
know
This
what I'm
dude-
talking about.
This dude.
But that's
right?
a sage. They're
No,
the
no,
same
no.
thing.
Come on.
They're the same thing.
This guy doesn't know the difference between librarian robes and sage.
You have
The sky is burning. The sky is burning.
You have turned the conversation inward. They're neither moving towards this guy, but they're not looking at you or the old fire sage at this moment.
Yeah.
You have turned their eyes inward. That does not stop the ones coming in from the sides. And they are starting to beeline towards these guys from the back. Advance your person 1 or 2 squares forward, please. Iron
We're
Nun.
still pushing through.
Thank you very
Dun,
much.
dun, 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 dun.
What would you like to do as these both sides are coming from behind?
All right, well, I look around, I'm trying to think quickly, and immediately I notice that fountain right there.
That fountain is actually one of two large groups of woks. These woks are, a wok is an Asian cooking dish filled with water and noodles. The water inside is very hot, and oil. It is hot, and they're cooking. There's small groups of people cooking in these woks and selling the noodles. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna try to make my way over to that fountain because I see these two guys at the end. Correct.
Very good.
I'm gonna push over towards that fountain, up against this little stand here, try to make my way through. As I walk by, I grab a couple sticky buns that are sitting there for sale.
Are you buying sticky buns? Or are you jacking sticky buns?
I'm borrowing sticky buns. The sky's on fire. I don't, you know.
You need sustenance. You
Yeah.
need energy.
Yeah.
Because it is madness, nobody necessarily sees this
Yeah.
time. You push through, sticky buns disappear, and May. You see him go into action. You also see him pause for sticky buns for a moment and then continue on. So, what do you want to do as he moves forward into action?
I think twice about doing the crystals, and I'm like, okay, distraction. That's what Faijin would do, right? Distraction, I guess. So I tried to, sorry, which one am I? I tried to cross over here. Sir, sail, fire sail. That's right. Oranges and bread. Sail. Everything must go. And I'm trying to cause a distraction to take the eyes off the Iron Nun.
This guy is looking at something, and all of a sudden, you say fire sale, and everybody snaps their head. Fire sale? Boom! And all of a sudden, everybody drops on you because you have a fire sale, which means you have better prices than anybody in the market at this moment. This is like a blue light special. And they drop on you hard and fast, and you are stuck in the middle of this because you really got their attention. This guy's like, he walks around the group of people that you're stuck in and walks away because he has no interest in fire sale. He's looking for something else.
He's a man who
Got
hates
you.
oranges.
Would there be a way for me to trap his foot?
There is a way for you to trap his foot.
So I'm stuck, so he's gonna get stuck too. So I'm here and I just start stamping my feet like back and forth, like while I'm stuck here. Like, it's him over there. He's got the fire sail, and I drop one of his feet into the earth and try to stick him there.
Not a problem. Yup, you don't have to roll. This is very doable for you. He steps forward, and then all of a sudden, he looks down. He doesn't know why. He doesn't understand what's happening. And then he starts to, and he's like, this is earthbending. This is the most common kind of earthbending in this particular city. So he understands. He's like, he doesn't know who's doing it, though. So he's kind of looking around. Couldn't be the fire sale lady. So he's looking around for whoever is doing this. You have trapped him, and he is immobile for now.
Yes.
That's
What would
one
you like
guy.
to do?
That's one guy.
It is one guy.
Okay. And how many others are there right now?
There are two more pushing past him and others advancing
Okay.
from the sides.
So I'm here, and I see that there's three, four guys in between me and the Iron Nun, but I need to get you out of that situation, right? So I see the walks over here, correct?
Uh-huh.
And I quickly gather the water out of the large one and whoosh it towards the gang members. Not in a paralyzing way, just I'm getting them wet. I want them to turn around.
There are choices here.
Yeah.
There is the bucket of well water, and there is hot water in the woks.
Okay, thank you.
Which do you prefer?
Well water.
Well water. Just splash it.
And I yell as I do it. I say, sorry, I'm putting out that fire.
You splash them. That is easy and absolute.
yes.
And they're like, they stop. Those two on the right, right?
Exactly.
They stop and they're like, what? Why? And a lot of people in this area are like, oh, come on. But do trick. Give me a trick to make me believe that there's a fire.
Yes, so that is with
Creativity.
creativity. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm tricking them. That's 7.
They look at themselves. Most of the people are like, oh, we gotta go. And they go on about their way. These two are like, are you being a wise guy?
Me? I mean, I'd like to think I'm wise.
Now, you see the Iron Nun and the old fire mage, Kruba, are undefended from the left side. You have distracted the two towards you, and you're about to get enveloped with them. But those three, they have a free shot to stop them. Are you going to do anything? Can you do anything?
I'm gonna try to. I'm bigger than these guys. I can take two of them. I can brush them aside and kind of throw them a little bit, not hurt them, but just get them out of the way so I can continue rushing towards the Iron Nun.
Very good. Is that what you want to attempt to do?
Yes.
If you are successful at this, you will absolutely do that. If you're unsuccessful, you're going to get tangled up and you will be unable to get to them and unable to stop what's about to happen from happening.
Okay. I'm gonna rely on my skills and training.
Very good. Skills and training, please. What is that? Is that focus? I believe it is.
Focus?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's not good. It's a 5.
You try to brush past them and they shove you back. Wise, so wise. Come on, wise, and now you are fighting. Mei, where are you?
I am in the huddle of people, right beside this
Right,
incident.
you are stuck. Faijin, you are talking very quickly.
Yeah.
Iron Nun. Assess the situation. See if you can see the storm that is coming. I will give you +2 to this roll on top of whatever else you roll because you've already seen them, but I just want to make sure you're tracking them.
Ooh, yikes. It would be 3, and this is creativity? No.
Creativity.
Yeah. So with your +2, that's only given me 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good. Boba, you engage. They are shoving you back. What would you like to do? You're tangled up with them.
You sure you guys want to go? Give them a shove back. Just see if they make the first move.
They absolutely make the first move. They're not even subtle. They immediately move at you. You know they're attacking. What would
Okay.
you like to do?
I am using the walk to my advantage. Raising the waters.
Out of the walk?
Out of the
Hot
water.
Ooh.
The hot water.
Okay.
I'm bringing it up, and I'm resting it just above their heads. They can feel the heat coming off.
Oh, a threat.
You sure?
Give me an intimidation before this combat begins now that you are showing them their doom.
Okay. Passion, here we go.
Oh.
11.
What kind of move are you doing to pull this hot boiling water and oil out of the wok and holding it into their face? What does it look like?
I kind of take a fluid stance, rush it up, bring it back, and just hold it in front of them. They know that they're toast.
A ball of hot, boiling oil and water hovers in front of them without any container in front of it. They didn't know that they were facing a waterbender. They both stop and they can feel the heat and they immediately put their hands up. They run. They're gone. They're out. They sprint away and they do not look back. Mei.
Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm kind of trying to look through the chaos here. I can't remember.
How much for oranges?
I'm going to be like, just sold out, and I'm gonna point to the guy who I trapped his foot. He bought everything. You gotta talk to him.
Oh. You're gonna trick them. Please do.
I'm gonna try my best to trick him. What is that, passion?
Creativity, please.
Oh, buddy. Okay. 5.
You are a horrible liar. You are the worst. You are not good at lying. It is not your thing.
Okay.
Now you are stuck. They are like negotiating. I'll come back to you. Voop. Faijin.
Do I see the group of 3 coming off on the side?
Oh, yes. You know they're coming.
So I'm like, and so I was like, oh, boys, we gotta tell them before they waste any more of their time. Come on. I don't even wait. I'm like, let's go tell the boys.
Frank, is that a sage or a librarian?
It's a librarian, right?
It's a sage.
It's totally
That's obviously a
librarian.
sage.
Tell them
Now,
about the librarian thing.
give me a trick to pull them into this ridiculous conversation.
Oh, Jesus. 6.
They shove the 2 idiots that you're talking to out of the way. Let's get him. We can ask him if he's a sage or a librarian. And they walk right by, and they're like, oh yeah. And they join. There are 5 moving towards the iron.
So I was like, oh yeah, good.
Nun.
Can I follow behind them,
Absolutely.
right? And then
You're
I'm
like,
gonna
"Ah."
I'm gonna make a very temporary stop at this camel.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. That camel is being loaded up with goods.
Yeah, whistling very cheerfully, undoing the thing that's like connecting it to the thing, right? And I'm like,
Very good.
And as they're wandering off, could I give its butt like a slap to try to get it to?
It'll take you a moment to get there.
Okay.
I will be back.
Okay.
Iron Nun. It
Yes.
is very obvious
Yes.
that a group of people have zeroed in on you. Your way is blocked.
Are any of these three close enough within my eyesight?
It
or
is the
earshot,
weirdest
or
thing.
No?
You think you see Faijan do this. But that is it. You see a moment of him walking nervously to some kind of large animal. That's it. What would you like to do?
Good. Yeah. Okay. And so I noticed this group of people coming towards me. Yes.
Towards him. They don't really look at you yet.
Okay. I take a moment and turn to the sage. Kruba, can you fight? Okay.
I'm old.
Kruba, there are men coming towards you right now. I need you to be not yourself.
Not myself. Who should I be?
You're a librarian. You work for me at the orphanage, and you teach the kids how to speak and how to write.
Very good. And with that, they are on you. You. And they're pointing at him.
Yes.
You. What is your job? I am a librarian. You're forcing me to roll. I'm going to make you roll.
I'll roll.
Use your creativity
Yeah,
for this
Can
man.
I interject and speak
You
on
wanna
his
help for
behalf?
him?
Yes. Yes.
You can do creativity +1 and tell me what you're saying when you help.
Okay, so I interject and answer for
Please.
him, if
Please.
that's ideal.
Yes, please.
And say, "Excuse me, gentlemen. This is my uncle. He is a librarian at my orphanage. We are merely trying to escape the city. Why have you stopped us on our path?"
This sounds like you could be pleading,
Plead.
you could be intimidating.
I would plead for now.
Plead for now.
Yes.
Very good. Please, plead.
Okay, great. 8.
We are looking for someone, Iron Nun. It is, we apologize for stopping you. They look a little unsure because they seem to have heard of the tale of the Iron Nun. This is your uncle? He is a librarian? Told you so, you idiot.
Yes, and we are making our way out of the city right now. It's very unsafe. I suggest you do the same.
Where are you from, librarian? And the guy starts to doddle and,
I interject and say, "He's very old. He is aging."
I am very old and aging.
We were both born in the Earth Kingdom, locally, here.
They look at him. They look at you. Maybe it is that old one back there. Come on.
I'm just back. It is.
Cut back to you. What are you doing with this camel?
Okay. So, do I at least see that they're engaging her in conversation?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Do I notice that they recognized her?
Oh, yeah. They're
Okay.
all in a group and they're talking.
Okay.
And
this
then they all
this
kind of
may
look
be
at
a
each other.
way better idea than sending the camel into the group. So I rush up behind them. All right, and then I break through and I'm like, oh my god, oh you guys, to her I'm like, I am so sorry. Please let us live. We did not mean any disrespect, Miss. You guys, you cannot be accosting the Iron Nun in the street. You cannot do that.
Oh, very good. Iron Nun, please forgive us. Please forgive us.
Don't kill us. Please don't kill us.
They look at him.
This guy thought he was a sage. He obviously.
They look at each other. Very good. Sorry. So sorry. They move out of the way. They start pushing people out of your way and helping you out of this place.
I'm like, I got my hands on their backs. We were so close to death, you guys. We were so close to death. She would have taken. Yes,
that
it
is
was.
the Iron
It
Nun?
was. She would have killed us like that.
That's really your uncle?
Yes. Don't talk to her again, dude. Okay? I want to live past today.
So she's really that.
I've seen her. I have seen her kill 3 men with a calligraphy brush. Do you understand? I heard that story. That's crazy, right?
Have set a new high for the legend of the Iron Nun. You guys exit the far end. You guys will have eventual time to play catch up, but you have scared them off successfully and scared them to death. You have, you're having a problem. Give me one more roll. How are you going to get out of this situation? If you fail this, you're going to lose half of your food.
Okay. All right, guys. I understand everyone is, and I stomp the ground and I want to like catapult myself out of there. All right. I understand everyone's really upset about the situation here. And I like stomp and I want to like trampoline front flip out of there.
Trick them so they don't see this coming. I didn't see it coming, but they may.
Please be something high on this. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Is this what is your trick number?
3.
Okay, so you're like, okay, what had happened was, boom, and you stomp your foot, and there's this old woman who goes,
Oh, come on.
she earth bends in the opposite direction. The old catapult trick. Give me 3 oranges. You lose half your food.
Does she at least get paid?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
You make a solid 10 silver.
Okay. Well, you know, at least if there's silver involved.
Fine John making the deal happen, even from the distance. Good call. You guys meet at Seating Square.
Hi there, time for Extra Life again? Wait, why there's Extra Life? Seriously? Extra Life is a charity gaming fundraiser. We play games to raise money for local children's hospitals. Extra Lifers around the world have raised more than $100 million since 2008, and all because of people like you. So what are you waiting for? Donate to Extra Life to help kids like me.
Thank you again to Magpie Games for joining with Lost Odyssey Sagas and for crafting such an incredible game in Avatar Legends, the role-playing game. We encourage you all to begin your own adventure today at magpiegames.com.
Air, water, earth, fire. The elements that bind our world together are the same that break us apart. Across eras and generations, they have been the instruments of positive and negative, peace and chaos. Both balance and imbalance. No matter if you lived in the yesteryears of Avatar Roku, the age of Avatar Aang, or the days of legends yet to come. The pursuit of balance is not for the Avatar alone. No, or even just the benders of our world. No matter if you were born to master an element, or weaponry, or technology, or perhaps the simple brewing of fine tea. No obstacle can be overcome without a journey to discover one's self. And only a fool travels alone. So walk this path together and find your balance. A great adventure awaits.
Penny Dragon has created some of the most influential material that you can find, making 5th edition content for new worlds, settings, items, and memories at your table. Together with Lost Odyssey Sagas, we've built a new way to support Extra Life, a way for heroes everywhere to take part. Check out pennydragon.games today and discover that piece of magic that your story has been waiting for.
You're traveling along the road when you notice something strange up ahead.
Is that a baby dragon?
Oh my god, can it be my pet?
Wait, it's a trap, you idiots!
As you approach, the little dragon suddenly grows into an immense fire-breathing monstrosity.
Ah! Oh my god, I knew it was a trap!
So cute!
Penny Dragon creates supplements for D&D, Pathfinder, and their own TTRPGs. From Mag of Holding and Tales from the Lorekeeper to source books packed with magic items and setting, books inspired by Celtic mythology, there's something for players, GMs, and dragons alike. Now, back to our heroes and their attempted demise. What do?
We fight! I run!
I hug the dragon!
You hug the dragon and it becomes your best friend forever. Unleash your dragon with Penny Dragon. Go to pennydragon.games.
What does a tabletop game need? Well, to start, a table. Many things change, but quality does not. And the artisans at Rathskellers are proof of that. These world-class craftsmen have joined with Lost Odyssey Sagas and manufactured the most beautiful gaming table we have ever laid eyes on in support of this campaign. They've poured their love of the craft down through the years and now have focused it into the gaming world, specifically into this work of art, the Phalanx. In support of Extra Life for Kids, you will be able to bid on this exact table used during the show in the eBay Extra Life Marketplace, with 100% of the proceeds going toward the cause. The miniatures you saw in our tale were expertly crafted by Loot Studios, a creative force and partner of Lost Odyssey Sagas campaign to support Extra Life. Gamers all, from printing to painting to play, Loot Studios is comprehensively elevating the field of miniature tabletop gaming today.
Live an immersive RPG experience with the ultimate miniature subscription. We make the minis, you tell the stories. Unlock access to a new bundle of minis every month with the most realistic minis you've ever seen. Print, paint, play. For only $15 a month. Sign up now.
Our friends over at Game Nerds have been huge supporters of Lost Odyssey Sagas, and whether it's board games, card games, role-playing, or even miniature, they're one of the leaders in gaming today. And what would our adventures of choice and chance be without inherent chaos? Dice. A very special thank you to Dispel Dice for their support in Lost Odyssey Sagas campaign. Pure Arts is all about detail, and partnered alongside Lost Odyssey Sagas, they've made huge strides in supporting Extra Life for kids. Check out their exclusive statues and unbelievable collectibles born of all worlds, from Cyberpunk to Skyrim. Pure Arts sets a new height to the standard. The team behind Lost Odyssey Sagas would also like to thank Soapbox Films, our show partner in Shadows of Destiny, and the production studio who made this all possible.
Where magic happens.
Finally, light and shadow. This show literally would not have been possible without the hand of canon. Thank you all.
No matter who you are, you can make every day better with Canon. Make memories with the ones you love, captured through your lens. Stream live for the little wins and the big celebrations. Canon cameras allow you to capture your life in high quality, so you never miss a thing and always get that perfect shot. With Canon, your moments are bolder, brighter, better.
No matter where you are, whether shopping at a store or online, dancing with your classmates, or gaming with your friends, everyone has a chance to positively change children's health by supporting their local children's hospital. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
You continue your trek to the safety of the Nobles District, a place that is well protected behind the great earthen walls of Daoyang. Though you are relieved to escape the chaos of the night market, your ease is short-lived. A multitude of people seeking shelter behind those great walls line up ahead of you in a queue that easily stretches at least a quarter mile towards the wall's gate and the protection it offers. Do you wish to wait quietly at the end of this line?
Absolutely not.
We gotta get it.
You always skip a line.
But
Come on, we're headed to the. Come around.
But
we're going to the front of the line.
We shouldn't skip the line.
We're going to the front of the line. Why? You can wait if you'd like. We're going to the front of the line.
Well, I don't want to be left behind.
So then come on.
I'm just like that.
You're coming with.
To the front.
Nope.
Come along.
Sorry.
We're gonna
Overruled.
be fine. We're gonna be fine.
No worries. We have
So
the
we
Iron
make our
Nun.
way to the front.
Very well. As you start to do that, some of the people are like, "Oi, what's she doing?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for her.
Are you special?"
Yeah, we are special.
Oh, now the people are like, "What?" There's a whole bunch of people.
You just answered really out loud. Yeah, we are special.
So I've been told.
A part of the line swells forward, and they're going to move forward and stop you and throw you back towards the end. Is there anything you're going to do to prevent this?
Can I try to trick the crowd?
Please.
All right. I get on. I don't know if there's a barrel. Here's a barrel. I get on a barrel, right? And I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, hold on a second. Hold on. Look. We have an incredibly good reason to be skipping this line, okay? And that reason is that we collectively are a group. Yeah, all of us, including her, right? She's included in this, all right? We are heroes sent to stop whatever is happening. Look, the Iron Nun.
Oh, he played the Iron Nun.
That's right. We are heroes traveling with the Iron Nun, and we have business up front to stop this.
Yes?
I'm pointing to the meteor. I'm like,
very good. You have invoked the name of the Iron Nun. So instead of the help action, which would normally give you +1, I'll give you +2 to your trick.
Fantastic.
Well,
that's
we're
nasty.
just on fire.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
I roll max.
Critical max with all of the stuff on top. What is the total number?
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Cut to
The
a
line is
large
awkward.
number of people marching from the middle of the line. Move it, move it. Heroes coming through. Iron Nun and the heroes coming through. They are marching you to the front of the line. They make an entire deal as you approach the front gate. As you make your approach, the walls of the noble district tower over you. There are Earth Kingdom City Watch standing dutifully at the gate, and even more standing atop the wall far above you. A throng of citizens attempts to make their case heard to enter the safest part of the city, even as you approach. These guards, though, they are not having it.
I'm just like, guys, that went really well. I don't know, like that went better than usual. Yeah, it's not bad.
Aishin, what did you do?
Look, just go along with it. It seems to be working out real well.
So I approach, if I may, the guards and say, excuse us, sir, we have a very extremely important human who needs to be delivered into the safety of the Earth Kingdom walls.
Oh, you
May
have
you
an
have the
important
center.
human, do you? This one has an important dog. So you'll have to wait your turn. Okay. Well, see, what is your story? And then he goes right back. He ignores what you're saying.
Dog?
It is a cute dog. It's got floppy ears. It's long hair. Kind of like a Daoyang, but mixed with something else.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Can you pet him?
Yes.
We lean down, we pet the dog.
Spent 3 hours petting the
guy's on
dog. Everybody starts showing pictures of their dogs. No. I think I would like to maybe intimidate slightly. Yeah, I think I'd like to intimidate because he annoyed me. And say, I think you should consider the people right in front of you, who the rest of this line has graciously brought to the front, if you would like to survive this comet that has just made the sky.
Hard words require hard dice rolls.
Yes. Okay.
I've picked up the dog, by the way.
Very good.
I'm with you.
I'm intimidating and I'm adding what, passion, right?
Yes, please.
Better not steal that dog.
What's his name?
Oh my God.
No, don't name it. It's
All
not
right.
yours.
So that will be a 10.
Aishin, don't you, Boba, don't you join him.
Guys.
Oh, sorry.
They have floated away with the dog.
Can I have my service dog back, please?
I didn't hear anything.
Aishin, give him the dog. It's not yours.
There is, while the dog situation is happening, fight.
Yeah.
Please, while you're handing the dog back openly, please roll and assess the situation. This should be very high.
Okay. Let's see. Assesses which one?
Plus
Creativity.
Creativity. Okay, gotcha. 12.
You suddenly clutch the dog back to your chest as the owl cat tries to grab the dog and take off.
No. Just stay in the bag. Stay in the bag.
Don't you train them?
No, they're wild creatures.
This all happens after she gives a stern talking to. She lays down the law as the Iron Nun. They immediately say, "Get the watch captain. This is important. Go." The watch captain sits on what seems to be a stone throne presiding over the pleading multitudes. Her face is cruel and untouched by the people's plights. She rolls forward unexpectedly as you notice her throne-like chair has stone wheels on either side of it. Those folk too close to the gate, back off at her advance. She's all about the order and rule of Earth law. May. May floats back to the back of the group and disappears into the group as you absolutely recognize this person. They are older. They are meaner. They are still not standing.
Do I know
What
the relationship?
am I to understand?
Do I know this guard?
You know that some of these city guard, they're shady. Fajim.
Yeah.
You know this particular city guard.
Oh, I
She is
recognize
known
her,
as the watch captain. She doesn't have a name beyond that. She is the watch captain. She likes her title. And she is cruel.
Does she recognize me at all?
She may. She looks at the center of attention here, the Iron Nun, and she looks at you and she double takes, and then she looks back at you. What would you like to do?
We have an important delivery for the Earth King that must be safe and delivered promptly. Can we please have your help in letting us through?
What do you have that is so important?
Protection for the Earth Kingdom.
Protection in what form?
As far as knowledge of what moves may happen next to harm the Earth Kingdom.
We also have this dog. I've forgotten to give the dog back.
She leans over to look at you and the dog. She glances at the owl cat that is walking away. And then she looks back at the dog, and then she looks back at you.
And I say, please.
The dog has information for the Earth King.
No, the dog is just adorable, you monster.
Has the watch guard noticed the sage behind us? Shut up.
No, it's all about you right now, because you're the one causing commotion, so no.
Is there any give with this watch guard for what I've said so far?
This woman is hard.
Okay.
She's just like, she just sits in her chair. She is unmoved because you haven't given her anything.
Is there, because I recognize her, is there anything I know about her
Yeah.
that I could use in this situation to aid us?
She probably does business with the Red Hand. So, do you want to give the symbol?
Ooh, yeah, actually. He's got the idea, right? So he very, very confidently walks toward her, be like, hey. I still have the dog, right? And just like, hey, we just really need to get through because we got something for the boss.
She glances. I see. Somebody whispers something in her ear. She whispers back, hold on. She turns her chair, and she turns again, and she slides right back to where she was. And then she turns back again, and then she slides back. And with her is a single man. This is definitely an agent of the Cultural Heritage Foundation. He walks forward, and she whispers, and he goes, step forward, please. Yes, you. Come forward.
Hold my dog.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Where are the others you're with? You're not alone.
oh yeah. I saw them in Seating Square. It looked like they were going after some librarian.
So you're the only one who needs to pass?
Yeah, they're busy chasing some guy. I don't know.
Come with me. And you turn and you start to walk in. You're going to leave them all behind.
Oh, yeah. I got this. You guys don't worry about this. I'll see you in a second. I'll see you in a second, all right?
What are we supposed to do?
Take care of the dog. All right. Okay, follow.
You're starting to walk. Opening the Earth Gate is a no small feat. Are you sure that you're the only one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't have to wait up for those guys. They'll be a little bit.
Am I able to interject?
You'll be calling over 20 feet. Yes.
Okay.
You'll be going, hey!
Oh, because he's just been walking this whole time.
I'm just looking back and like, don't worry, guys.
So I, yes, notice this and yell, "Stop!"
They pause and they look back.
He does not have everything you need.
Is this one with you?
In order for him to give you everything you need, we must come with him. And that is all the information we can give you.
The guard steps back. Who is with you?
My 2 children and my uncle.
Come. Come, let him through. And you're ushered through. There's guards pushing you from the back. Do you catch up?
Do I walk past the lady in the chair by chance?
They're kind of up with him.
Okay, cool. Then I will stay behind Boba.
Okay, so the entire group moves past the velvet rope area and close the line, and they close off and they go back to talking.
Why didn't you include us?
Whoa! Stone slams up around you. Stone cuffs slam under your hands. Stone slams up around you. You can't even do more than this. You can't move your elbows. And the man in the green turns.
What's going on? Fridge.
You have done excellently, sir.
Yeah.
We've been told that you are an exemplar of the Red Hand. You have brought them directly to us. Excellent.
Yeah, seems like everything's fallen into place.
Everything has fallen into place. He puts his hand on your shoulder. Now then, is this the old one that we are looking for? And he does this. And the stone drags forward, and he goes forward in his little cage, and he stops. And he looks inside. This is the great danger of the Fire Nation.
We actually thought that he was a librarian. I mean, the others in the square thought he was a librarian, which he still might be. We haven't confirmed it.
Pink! He slaps the stone, and the stone goes, the cage gets smaller, and the old man gets pressed into it. Are you from the Fire Nation, sir?
Yes.
Excellent. You have done very well.
Oh, great.
You will be paid well, and we will put in an excellent word.
What about them? They in the prisons.
As I understand it, the Red Hand is a type of family. Your new family, as I understand it. What are these to you?
Very, very valuable associates. You know how, I acquire things, right? This is my network,
But I have learned in my time is that you cannot serve two masters. Let me help you.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
He shrinks the cages. Whoa! Now they have no movement. They're all squished. He has shoved your friendship balance. Roll 2 dice for me.
6, 7, 9.
9, 10, 11, 12. Friendship. Family. One more shrink and bones begin to crack. They do not recover from what comes next, but you can't recover from it either. You feel the heat in your lungs. There is no reason for your lungs to be hot, but you can feel every torch on this wall. You take a deep breath. And in that moment, every torch on the wall bends towards you. You exhale, and every torch on the wall leans away, the flame bending with your breath in and out. And you can feel it in your blood, in your breath. You can feel the flame all along the torches, all along the wall, all along the ground. You are one with this flame because your flame is about to be extinguished. Your flame is them. This flame starts to burn in your lungs, and you can feel a connection to this fire. For the first time in your life, You feel a connection to the flame. What do you want to do?
So I'm there, I'm panicked, I start to hyperventilate. I take a deep breath in, like you said, and just very sharply, I say, leave them alone! And then on alone, I would like to use my firebending. I would like to spit out some fire if I could. Fire stream. It gushes out of my mouth. It consumes the gravel around. You know, people probably have to jump out of the way, but it just torrents out in a massive wave.
Awesome, awesome. Leave them alone. And your voice changes because it becomes the roar of the fire. Every torch bends in and it concentrates alongside your breath. And it looks like you are almost breathing fire as it hits the ground and explodes out from you in a small mushroom cloud that incinerates the nearby ground. The Dai Li is no slouch. He dances back quickly and he puts up a very small wall to protect his feet, but he dances back completely off balance, completely losing concentration for just a moment. And in that moment, the stone structures build and half open. Everybody else runs. The woman in the stone chair, the watch captain, she darts forward all of a sudden to get away from the flames. She throws herself well forward and well away, and she darts away. She doesn't look back. She doesn't want anything to do with the flame. The other watch, they jump away in every direction. You've created a massive hole for yourself and your friends. They are half free. What will you do in this moment? The torches answer your call. They are alive with your breath, and they are streaming towards you.
Okay. We want to get through that wall, right?
You would like that.
Like that, okay. And it's like completely barricaded off?
It is. It requires several earthbenders to open at the same time in unison.
There are earthbenders around, right?
They are all City Watch. That is their job to open the gate.
Okay. I would like to try to make an intimidation roll. I'm gonna make it look like I'm going to scorch everyone here, okay? And I'm gonna cut off this area with the firebending, and the only exit they have is through that gate.
So, show me a little bit of the movement that bends the flame.
Okay. So I take a wide horse stance now that I feel the fire in my lungs. I do my makeshift fire bending motion. It's all I know how to do, right? To try to focus this, and I rear back and I gush out flame in a wide fan shape, right? Covering the fountain, covering everything, trying to force them to flee through the gate.
Boom! The fire hits the ground hard. Give me an intimidation at +2. Whatever your intimidation is, +2.
Gotcha. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Whew. There is nowhere to run, and the heat only explodes in the sheets of walls of fire on either side of them. The run for the exit, they cannot go. They move towards the side, but it's way too hot. They all back up, and they all start to coalesce, and they look at each other, and they don't care about you. And the Dai Li's like, do not let them escape! Ah! And they're like, let's get out of here! Whoom, boom, whoom! And they all move at the same time, and whoom! Part of the gate slams open. There is an entrance into the inner city of Daoyang.
I'm probably pretty tired at this point, right? I'm just like,
I will tell you this.
Right.
You see him go, and you see the flame in his eyes. His eyes seem to be burning, and he is almost feverish with the fire in his eyes. But at the same time, you see his body starting to slouch. What do you guys want to do? You are half free. You're in a half cage. You can crawl out if you wish.
I don't know if I can do these two things simultaneously, but I want to catch him and also put like a doorstop in the gate. So like it would be like just like a hi-ya movement right there.
It is double hard. Do you
Yes.
want to do both for sure, or do you want to do one prioritized over the other?
Probably, no, I'm gonna try both. I'm gonna
Very
try
good.
both. I would try both.
Focus.
Focus. Come on, dice. Come on!
If you have to drop me, that's okay.
Okay, 9.
Very well. It is not perfect and it is not pretty, but within the form of your earth bending, you manage to catch him and then continue to earth bend a block that will hopefully stop it from closing easily or quickly.
Yes.
Well done. But at the same time, you are the last one in if you go in because it is not a strong hit. What do you want to do?
Am I strong enough to break free out of what's restraining me right now?
Do you wish to empower yourself with water?
Yes, absolutely. There's a fountain there, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna. Am I a good enough bender to kind of bend without my hands? Because I'm stuck, right?
Now that it's half open,
okay.
You have your arms again.
Okay. All right. So, with my hands, I'm strong. I think this is going to be a tough move, but I'm going to try to flood the area where we're standing so that the 3 or 4 of us can get through that gap in the wall.
Oh, you want to speed your movement through with the flood.
Exactly. The old man, Iron Nun. I guess I can't really help May maybe because she's holding the door open, correct?
No, you can help her.
All right.
She just did the thing.
Where I'm in my restrained position, bringing the water up out of the fountain and rushing us forward in the current to try to get through. Yes.
It is done. You have given everybody else who's trying to do anything the help action, but you speed your movement along as well. What would you like to do, Iron Nun?
Once I notice an opening, I wiggle myself out immediately and break free and check on the old man to see if he is still conscious. As soon as the water kind of flushes through, he seems to come to. He's been a little overwhelmed. He's definitely a little out of it, a little hurt. And my concern is just like holding him, and as soon as the water comes in and I see what's happening, I just let them help us.
You pick his head up above the level of the water,
yes.
And you move him along.
Yes.
It is done very well. Feijin has been picked up.
Mm-hmm.
You all, with the help of Boba, push through the gate and make your way through. Far from the chaos and tumult of the Great Wall of Daoyang, you find, finally, silence. It is unnerving. For though you hear your own footsteps and some bustle in the far, far distance, there's a kind of peace in the air here. You smell the green of the eternal forest. You smell the wet of River Daoyang. You know now that you are near one of the most beautiful places in the city. A large park that at its center sits the shrine Kamijin Shin, a place of beauty, peace, and harmony. And perhaps a place of safety. You enter through what is known as the Thunder Gate and walk along a beautifully manicured walkway. Small lanterns glow softly, lighting your way to a beautiful yet modest shrine which sits at the park's center, next to the River Daoyang. Not far off, you can see a great stone statue of Oma, the legendary earthbender. She stands astride the River Daoyang, 1 foot on either bank, symbolically connecting the eastern and western sides of the city. As you approach the shrine, you see a single monk sitting quietly in meditation. He is surrounded by gifts of fruit and bread meant for the temple, or perhaps the spirits rumored to visit this place. The monk turns his head. Ah, you are not running. That is good at least, but your footsteps are heavy. Please, come, sit and rest. May I offer you some fruit, some mooncakes? He reaches out, finding the gifts of food near him. His eyes are white, and though blind, he's both able and perceptive in his own way. Tell me, what have you seen? Is it as bad as it sounds?
I believe so.
It is in some men's nature to strike out in anger when they are reacting to pain. I think that is the nature of war. We all carry scars and shadows, and for some, war is their path to healing. Or hurt people hurt. But for brave souls, they expose their shadows to light. They give their scars a chance for healing. Many have come here to share their scars, their shadows with me, for my eyes have no judgment of them. And for some, this brings peace. You are welcome to eat, to rest, and if you wish to do so, I will listen to your stories on behalf of the spirits that sometimes dwell here, that your shadows may lift and your scars may begin to heal. And with that, he takes a bowl of jackfruit, takes a piece for himself, and then passes it around.
Do you have any more?
Please. Do you wish to share?
Yes.
I would also like to ask the sage a question. If he's doing all right, Sage, do you need anything in particular?
He's tight to your arm. He's breathing slower for the first time since you began tonight. And he's enjoying a bit of jackfruit. Thank you. Thank you.
Sage, can you share anything about what is to happen next?
He looks at the monk and he just shakes his head. And the monk just sits there waiting for you guys to share any stories that you wish to share.
I'll start. Okay, so a crazy thing just happened to me, and I'd like to just get something off my chest. So that was wild back there, you guys. I've learned a little bit of something about myself. This may come as a shock, but I didn't know that I could firebend.
We all knew.
I thought I was pretty stealthy with it. No, it's okay. Okay.
The sparklers on your wrist.
I hit them really well. So there's another thing. I just wanted to lay on the table here. You know my dad, I'm talking about him all the time. Really famous firebender.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I don't know anymore if it's true. Or at least I didn't think it was true. I breathed fire back there, right? That was me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could have a firebender as a dad. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Proud of you.
Thanks.
Great job, buddy. Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah.
I just throw my little sparklers away. I don't need these anymore, you guys. It is kind of a shame that the Fire Nation is attacking.
I hear the scars lifting even now, the shadows parting. Are there others who wish to share stories in this place?
You heal souls. That's what you do.
I do not. I allow them to begin their healing on their own by listening. Something that the world does not do so well anymore.
He's really good at it. I feel way better about my circumstances. You should try it.
And you just firebended, you know.
Yeah, it
that
was
must
crazy.
have felt
It was
pretty cathartic.
When we were kids, Boba got into some trouble with the guard, and I tried to help, and I ended up hurting someone very badly. And seeing what I did and seeing that person, it just brought back a whole bunch of bad memories of just me feeling like I was a danger, a menace to society. What if I've been living my life wrong all this time?
Imagine what would have happened if you didn't save Boba.
I might not even be here right now. So thank you.
Just feel lost sometimes.
You can't blame yourself.
We wouldn't be here without your help today.
Yeah. I love you, May.
Your name is May? May?
Yes.
2 summers ago, did you not come to this very temple and help us repair the East Wing?
Yes, that was me.
And have you not, every month since then, brought bags of oranges to this temple?
I have.
You have changed lives, May. Thank you for your contribution. And you, your voice stern, are you not the one often called the Iron Nun?
I am.
Do you have a story?
Yes, this place is quite familiar. And though it might be slightly uncharacteristic for you three, I actually think of this place quite fondly. I used to be in love with an earthbender, actually, and this place was was, I guess, a home for us. And, you know, you remind me of him, Mei. And in the moment of stress, I just wish that he were here. And since he is gone, I have not been as much of a help as maybe I could have been or can be. And I think that needs to change. It's been selfish of me. I haven't been as helpful to you as I could have been.
Are you kidding? You're the most powerfully helpful person any of us have ever known.
Yeah, we'd be on the streets or dead.
We are literally alive because of you.
That's all you're known for is helping people. I understand, but, you know, give yourself a break.
I mean, technically, you're kind of our mom.
Yeah. Do you want us to call you mom?
No.
Okay. I'm just checking.
That's
I just want to.
I don't know if it fits.
Iron Mom.
No.
I like that.
If I may interject.
Sorry, Mr. Monk.
2 of our monks, they were raised in your orphanage. You have shared the spirit of giving and helping, and you have raised 2 that work here and serve others, helping them to do what I do. Thank you. Your spirit goes out in waves among the people. Your name is well respected and synonymous with help and nurture and generosity.
Okay, guys. There's something I gotta get off my chest. My big, powerful chest. Okay. You see all these cuts and scars all over my body? We were out there fighting earlier, when I was out there fighting. It's always me getting thrown out into the fight. And I love smashing and I love crushing, but sometimes the scars are even deeper inside. Nobody really ever stops to ask me about that. It's not easy being the one to defend everyone physically. It really weighs on you. I feel the need to protect all 3 of you because you couldn't do it yourselves. You know, you're kind of lucky to have me, but
He's beefy.
Just day in, day out, just fighting. Every now and again, it would be nice to just ask, how does Boba feel? Just a little bit of support.
Man, you're right. You know what? You're right. You know, every time we stepped into that fight pit.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Every time we went to that legitimate business.
Right.
I should have been asking, how did Boba feel about this?
It hurt. When that poet, it hurt my butt. My butt was hurt. I was butt hurt.
It looked like it hurt your butt.
What hurt?
You should have seen the poet.
It was a legitimate
Anyway,
business. There was a poet there. He was...
Boba, I promise, I will always ask you how you feel before you smash someone from now on. Always.
Thanks, buddy.
Or maybe
We're gonna get a solid 2 weeks of asking how he's doing when we get back to the orphanage.
You know, I'm
going to
try to make it a little more than that, but maybe just remind me after 2 weeks.
I will do my best.
Just, maybe don't hang out with Faijin so much outside of...
A clap, clap, clapping comes out of the darkness. On the lawn of the shrine not far off, a very short, very wide figure claps his very wide hands slowly. This figure is familiar to you. Faijin. The rest of you are aware of the stories of Manny the Red-Handed Oni.
Oh my God, guys, that's his redness.
None of them good. He's lit by 4 lanterns, held by figures standing around him in the darkness.
Your stories, they cause me to shed a tear. Ah, yes. My tears are red for my silver-tongued story weaver. Firebender, apparently. Faijun of the Red Hand. You've done well bringing the old man to me.
That's not.
Take your prize and give me the old fire mage. I wish to be away from this place.
And he throws the bag at you, at your feet.
Wow. Thank you.
It is filled with tears, gems.
Where is my prize?
So your redness. So here's the thing. So you're gonna find this funny, right? I took the job, I did the thing, right? As it turns out, there is a really toxic work environment in your establishment, the Red Hand, right? It's incredibly off-putting.
He snaps his fingers and figures come out of the darkness all around him.
That is what I'm talking about, the negativity, the evil, right? I think I'm gonna have to explore future job options elsewhere, but it was wonderful.
4, 5, 8, 10 figures come out of the back.
Wow, that's a lot of guys.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of guys.
Some of them from the night market, they pour out, and those figures start to pour forward.
I would be open to negotiating if you guys took some sort of ethics class. Okay? No? Okay.
Now, I will tell you this. You all shared stories. You all rested and partook of fruit in this spiritual place. You may remove all fatigue and all statuses that you may have on you. You start fresh because you have bared your soul in this place of spirit. Manny Hoon just stands there as a large group of people walk forward to collect his prize.
Tell me again. Where is my prize, Faijun of the Red Hand?
Yeah, not so much of the Red Hand. Not so much of the Red Hand. Don't worry, you guys.
Bring his hand to me.
They rush forward.
Is there a way for me to get the sage into a slightly safer position? Perhaps
You can put him with the monk, back with the monk.
Yes, yeah. I would
Very good.
pick
It
up
is
the
done.
sage, move him over to the monk.
It is done.
I'm taking a sip of my tea.
Boom! You throw it back in the water boba style. The sugar rushes through your blood. It's a good feeling. Choose your stance. What is the approach you wish to choose?
I'm gonna start with defend and maneuver for sure.
Defend and maneuver.
Attack and advance.
Defend and maneuver.
Advance and attack.
Advance and attack. Very good. They are attacking. It is outright and obvious. They rush forward. So, give me a stance roll. Tell me how you are defending and maneuvering. I believe it is focus.
Yes. I mentioned this earlier, but I feel like this is a more appropriate time. I reach down, I touch the ground, and I feel all the minerals in the ground. And as I come up and rise straight up, so do these little spiky things. It's gonna hurt their feet.
You're raising caltrops in the ground to spike the feet of the people running in.
Yeah.
Give me the stance roll first.
11.
Excellent. I believe you can do 2 solid moves right now. So you want to ready, is that what you're doing? You're readying the environment and mark 1 fatigue to ready yourself and your environment.
Okay.
You have spiked the ground.
Yes.
What else would you like to do?
Can I kind of make a barricade between the monk and the,
Absolutely.
so just a barricade that
Put it
kind of
behind
keeps...
a safety thing.
Yeah.
That is done. Very well. And the other defender here?
That's me.
What would you like to do?
As they rush forward, I would like to use a bit of Mantis. We're going to seize a position, right? As they come in, I'm going to go ahead and turn one dude and then punch him in the shoulder and then use that momentum to put him against my back. So I'm literally swiveling him, using him as a shield to defend against my back while I'm fighting someone else.
Very good. Did you roll your stance?
Let me do that.
Thank you.
Okay, 6. 8.
Very good. They begin their attack. Readying the environment. Is there a particular status you would like to invoke? Do you want them to mark fatigues? Do you want to hurt their feet?
Yeah.
Very good.
I know it's not going to kill them, but it'll
It
maybe
is not.
deter
In
them.
fact, they scream when they hit this area. It's too pokey, and they fall over, falling on spiky ground, and that also hurts. And they're like, ah! You take 3 out immediately. They hit this area, and they cannot continue forward. You've broken the charge on that side. As one attacks, you punch him in the shoulder. He loses his balance, and you put him on your back. You hook arms, and you spin him around. The other guy is going to punch. Boom. He punches his friend because that is exactly what you wanted to have happen.
I whisper, terrible friends you have.
You're bang! Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! You can hear him on the other side. The stone wall pops up on the other side, and they pop out of view because of your stone wall. Thank you very much. The attackers, what would you guys like to do?
All right, I'm gonna yell back to them and say, keep holding them off. I have this river near me, correct?
Oh, yes. The river's right behind that statue. There's
Behind the
also
statue,
a pond full of koi there in the middle of the fight.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go for the river. I wanna stream the water, which is one of my needs. So
Okay.
I wanna I just had a swig of my tea. I'm feeling very powerful. I am raising this water up and flooding it to just impair their movements. And it's not a lethal blow, but it's gonna certainly help impede their progress.
Excellent. I love it.
Cool.
Give me an attack in advance with passion. Give me a passion roll. I'll give you +1 because you're on that sugar.
So +1 in addition to the passion.
Yes, please.
Sugar baby.
Okay, that's 9.
Very good. Very strong. You do exactly that. That stream explodes out of the water. Where do you want it to go? And how do you want it to hit?
So it's coming from this way, correct?
Yes.
I want it to kind of come across this way and just push them back out back towards the forest.
Do you want it to
away
be
from the monk and?
Oh, I see. Very good.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be a straight wall, or do you want it to be a
wall of water. It's a powerful blow. It's
meant to shove?
Yeah, it's knocking them all back.
All right. So, do you wish to mark a fatigue? Do you wish to use extra strength? And if you do, you'll put a condition on these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going all out here.
Very good. What does the condition say? Is it pinned?
They are pinned and cannot shift conditions until they break the stream or
You slam the water down on them. You may put one of them on their back. They are pinned under the force of your water. Excellent bending. Excellent. Please roll your attack with passion.
Okay.
This is your stance.
Okay. Ugh, rough. Not great. Not great at all. We're dealing with a 6.
You can do something basic, but not awesome.
Crazy. Okay, well, that's a good place to technically start. Question about the short gentleman. Matihun?
Mm-hmm,
Yes, Matihun. Do I know if he can bend, or is he just...
He might be able to bend things or do something even weirder.
In that case, I would make a move towards anyone who is closest to me. They have kind of scattered, it seems. So the nearest person, I would probably do just kind of a beginning
rely on
basic
your training?
rely on my training,
Very
rely
good.
on martial arts training
Very good.
to kind of disable a limb if possible, kind of like
Very good.
coming down on
Very good.
their
You use
shoulder.
an earth technique to
Yes.
just crunch down on them?
Yes.
Please roll.
Okay.
This is focus.
Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. I think it's nothing. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. We're not doing great.
You
I'm-
reach out and punch at him, but this guy is scrappy and he dodges to the side and he punches you in the shoulder. Punk! You take a fatigue, a single fatigue. Boom! He goes, "Do you see that? I hit the Iron Nun. She's weak." He starts popping off. And the others all look like, "That's the Iron Nun?" And she just got a hit. She is mortal. 2 of them jump on you. They start hitting you. And though you're trying to dodge and try to keep them off of you. In fact, give me a focus roll. If you focus well, maybe you can take 1 more off and have them punch the guy on your back.
Okay. 6.
Nope, not good enough. You take 2 fatigue from getting hit. Iron Nun.
That's how I make my money.
They are bolstered by the fact that you can be hit. They come after you. They double team you. 2 fatigue. You get hit.
Brutal.
Do you guys wish to say anything, do anything that is not combat oriented?
I asked his redness. If you're so dangerous, why are you so short? Yeah.
What?
Oh, man.
It's one of my bad habits.
Oh, man.
Charming
All right.
insults of dangerous people.
Oh.
Was that sensitive topic? I'm so sorry.
Everybody freezes and they're like,
Dude.
He's short.
Dude.
Look at him.
Dude, you were there.
What?
That was
Look at how short
was
he is.
you can either give me an intimidation, push your luck, or trick.
I'm gonna do the creativity.
You're trying to trick.
I'm trying to trick. Yeah. I'm trying to make him off balance. I'm trying to make him do something that he normally wouldn't. Put any of us into a more advantageous position.
Very good.
9.
Very good. You have successfully stopped the attack. You hear a crisp snap. I wish I could snap. Snap! And you see the short form in the darkness with its hand up. And it lowers.
Some lessons need to be taught personally.
Told you shouldn't. That was too far. That was.
What's he gonna do? He's so smart. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hand
You have to stop.
to me.
I can't.
I'm with her on this.
Immediately, he says, hand to me. And they lower their heads and they back away very quickly. And they get behind the line of the 4.
Very well. It will be good to stretch these old bones.
Stretch.
To red these claws once again. You have heard stories of the Manihun, the Red-Handed Oni of Huishang. The stories, my stories, are true.
A derisive snort shakes Manihun's small, gnarled body. You hear the sound of old wood bending, bones creaking. To your surprise, the small, gnarled shape of Manihun begins to unfurl. What you thought was a small, misshapen man seems to have been a lie. It was simply sitting, squatting. But now, it stands, slowly, laboriously. It rises up, taller than Boba, taller than Faijun, taller than Mei Mei, taller than a sky bison, and just as wide.
I am Manihun, the Red-Handed Oni of Huizhang. And I am your doom.
I may have misspoken.
Yeah?
I can accept that this is possibly my fault.
Take it. We'll take it.
Iron Nun, is there anything you would like to do? To be clear, this thing is nearly 10 feet tall. It is massive and strong. Its body is thick and it is terrifying.
Okay, so while this transformation is happening, I call you all over. So come closely, quickly.
What? It's just...
Quick check. Waterbender, Earthbender, Firebender. Together, we can get rid of this being, but I need your help. We have to open up a portal.
How do we do that? I just blew some fire.
Yes, we need to open a portal through the pond.
Okay.
And if we all do it together and bend at it together, then we can open up a portal and send him through.
How does that work?
It is possible that where all the elements touch through focused thought, that it is possible to open a portal.
But wait, that means we need an airbender.
I don't know any.
Maybe the monk?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe.
Can we ask the monk?
Guys, that's what I've not been helping you with this whole time. I'm going to need your help to get it started, and I promise to join in and actually help you this time.
Are you an airbender? What?
Yes, but I need us to all open the
What?
portal. So we need to act quickly. I know we don't have time to talk about
Okay,
it.
we're gonna talk about this afterwards. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation. Okay, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do this thing.
We need to do the thing.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Boom. Boom. May's body is snatched away.
Oh.
And thrown to the side effortlessly.
May.
Put a point of fatigue as your body slams into the ground and the condition afraid. Crunk, crunk, crunk.
Hey, I'm really sorry about that height thing. That was uncouth of me. You know, I'm not that guy. I swear.
What are you guys gonna do?
Oh. Yeah, I began firebending on the thing.
Boom! You create flames.
Circling the portal. I just.
Very good.
Yeah.
Flames explode. Boom! And Manny takes his face away for a half a second. He doesn't know exactly what that was meant to be, but he prepares himself. He makes a little bit of time to defend. He steps back because he didn't expect that flame. As far as he knew, you couldn't bend flames, but apparently you can. So you have him off balance for a moment. What do you guys want to do?
I want to strike.
You want to hit Manny?
I want to hit Manny.
Can I double team and we hit Manahun at the same time? If distraction?
He is doing the thing, if you guys don't join in, your timing's gonna be off. So you can choose. You can do either. But
Little help. Let's do
Little
it.
help.
Yeah. We're helping. We're helping fight June.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna help him?
So I am going to corral the water from this koi pond, enough to kind of surf on. Like I can corral a wave.
Yes.
Surf on it. I can reach down powerfully into the water and use the water to increase the size of my fists.
Very good. You surf on the water and the water comes up to meet you. You call it. This funnel also starts to touch the bottom of the fire funnel. It hisses and steams. What would you like to do?
I would like to take off my iron corset. I know.
Very well. You
And
remove
ideally-
the pin, ka-chink, and the iron
Letting
armor
iron fall to the
falls.
ground.
Kunk, kunk. You feel the night air on the material that is underneath it, and the corset slams into the ground. And for the first time in 2 decades, you feel the air, the wind, and the sky answer your call. What would you like to do with it? Your feet are lifting slightly off the ground.
Do I have enough energy to bring May back, or do I need
You
to
can
join
do
in?
one of two things. You can either join or you can do that. But you can't do both.
Okay. I'll stay focused and add in 2. So lifting up, adding in to the swirl of water and fire. Adding
Vin
in
Diesel.
2.
It's all about
Yes.
fam.
The sky answers your call and the wind reacts to your bending. The wind grabs the steam where the water meets the fire and starts to become a tornado, a funnel, a water funnel. May. You've been thrown to the side and you're on the ground. You're at the feet of Oma. What would you like to do?
I look up at Oma, and it just feels like she's staring me right into my soul. I reach out and I touch Oma,
Okay.
and I bend myself into the statue.
Oh, man.
Just-
Are you in balance? You're at 0, but you're perfectly balanced to do this? All right. All right.
So
Moment of balance it is.
I just reach in and I kind of become the statue using my earth armor. So
Wow.
as they're like bending this concoction, I literally just want to, like, for lack of a better explanation, I want to baseball slide his feet to where that takes him off balance. And then as I'm sliding under, can I like bend and slam him into the portal? Like with the big fist. So it'll be like, bam, and then tuh.
Well, you have a big fist. You want to just slam him, knock him to the air, grab him, and shove him.
You're gonna choke slam the demon?
Yes, that is actually what I was going to do, but I didn't know if you guys understood choke slam and wrestling speak.
Please, choke
I think everybody understands choke slam.
Yeah, all right, so technically you grab the throat, right? Clear this arm so you don't get hit in the face, and you just, bam, right there.
That is beautiful. Very well.
We are still bending.
Bending
Still bending.
fire. Here. Bending water up from the portal here, and you're lifting the water up to make this happen. These two forces hit each other and the steam explodes, but the steam is caught in your air bending, and it is told what to do and what shape to take. And you create a funnel. It is a very particular shape. You step into the 20-foot-tall statue of Oma, the legendary earthbender, and you take it over in a moment of balance, and you walk, then run towards Manny the Red-Handed Oni, ending in a baseball slide, which is augmented by your earthbending, slides you into the feet of Manny which, this is a lot, so he loses his balance, but as he loses his balance, you catch him, not anywhere, but by the throat. You pick him up, which is about 15 feet in the air because you're 20 feet tall, and you dunk him towards this conglomeration of elements. Upon your hand hitting the elements and shoving him in, he is caught in the middle of the vortex, and his feet are not on the ground, so he has no purchase, and he's looking around because all of the elements are present. You can feel your arms starting to spread out into the funnel. Do you wish to allow your element to take shape in the funnel also? It is not something you're doing, but it is something that is happening because this place has so much spirit.
Yes, Manny.
The entire funnel comes alive, and the portal closes.
We did it. Nice work. Nice
Good
work.
job, you guys.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Just as the sun begins to peak over Mount Kasong, we can hear faint war drums, the war drums of the Earth Kingdom's armies coming to defend the city of Daoyang. You stand in the last shadows of the night, but before you stretch new destinies, or at least the shadows of destiny.
Three, two, one, Hajime!